Welcome back to SwitchCorner. My name is Alex and today's video is sponsored by Digital Cybercherries. They are the team behind Hypercharge Unboxed for the Switch, and they've asked me to talk to you about the recently released third major update, breaking down, all the new features that they are bringing to the table. And this is a huge one. They're covering many of the big community requests that we've seen for the last 12 months now since release. So with that, hit subscribe if you love the Switch as much as we all do here. Join our growing family. And let's get started. So first of all, respect to Digital Cybercherries, where most teams would be, slapping a 2 on the end of the title and running our credit cards again. They just continue to support Hypercharge Unboxed with free update after free update. There's absolutely no charge for these things. Also, I'll put it out there now, this may be the third major update, but the fourth is already in the works, and I will link to the eShop in the pinned comment below so you can check out the game. But I do want to point out, as always, in the last update we received a free demo, so at a minimum just go check that out and see if it's gonna be for you. So what does this major update add then? Well, let's start with my personal favourite. Bots have been added to PvE and PvP game modes. In PvE, the bots are out to support, scavenging each map. They're looking for resources, weapons and attachments. Their goal, of course, help you protect the hypercore. This is going to be a real standout feature for small teams, for those, jumping in solo. I reviewed the game back at release and this was a big ask from me too, so it is a great addition to see. When we switch things up though and we go, PvP, bots have a difficulty setting, so dependent on your own skill level, you're going to be able to find a suitable foe thanks to 4 different difficulty options. That's going to be casual, regular, expert or nightmare, which I'll be keeping very, very far away from. For PvP, expect to see these options are available in Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, and then the mighty Plague mode. I'm really psyched for this part of the update though. It's a true game changer for many out there, and I just can't wait to see the community response. One I honestly didn't expect to see now, but it was highly requested. We get third person mode. Digital Cybercherries, they even let me know it has 360-degree predictive jumping. My first question, what the hell is that? It turns out it means you can really strike an action pose in air, and I'll take it because who doesn't want to look, epic. I'm curious though to see how this works now on the battlefield, and you can freely switch between first and third person modes in a match. So I want to see what this adds to the strategy, meaning, that third person's going to let you see more, no doubt, but at the same time, you're going to sacrifice on your aim. So what moments will I use it in? Also, honestly, it's going to be cool just to see your customized figure of choice running around the battlefield. Next up then, sniper players, this one is for you. They've updated the scope attachment, meaning it now acts like a traditional scope, lens, crosshair, all that good stuff. It's going to be quick, it's going to be lethal, and no doubt fans will be happy to see this one. For me, I love to snipe, and this sort of system is an absolute must when I'm holding a sniper rifle in my digital toy hands. As a quick side note too, not in this update, but the team are currently looking into adding more scope variants in a future update. Alright, so this far it's all been gameplay focused, which is what I personally like to see, fine tune the core experience, but official change never hurts, and they have us covered there too. There's a whole lot in the patch notes, which I will include in the description below, but the big one, it's the animations. Expect to see changes in faulting, reloading, turning, ton of other areas as well. Partnering this with the new third person mode, it totally makes sense, and it is actually going to be a fun one to check out. More fluid animations, that's never a bad thing. The one I'm excited for though, visually, enemy feedback. Enemies will now show signs of deterioration, meaning the more you shoot them, the more damage you will see, giving you that warm and fuzzy feeling of progression. I'm more than down for watching my enemies crumble in front of me, and this will be a highlight with those bigger bullet sponge-like opponents. So think the tanks, the cargo planes, the jeep that you so often see on the battlefield. So that's the big points of this update, but it's just the beginning, honestly. They sent me the patch notes and the list is huge. I'm including it, as I said, in the video description below, but expect everything from balancing tweaks to gameplay adjustments to small bugs that they've now, ironed out, to even game mode tweaks. The support is real, and while COVID did slow them down understandably in 2020, which I think we all do get, they want to make it known they are still here, they are still supporting, and they are still very much listening to their community. They've been absolutely amazing as well to the channel over this last year as well, and that's me genuinely just saying respect for what they are doing here, because Honestly, look, some things, let's face it, this would come with a $sign attached, or as I said at the beginning of this video, a 2 slapped on the end of the title. A shout out though to Digital Cyber Cherries, it's always a pleasure to work with them. They work their asses off on this one, and they've also been a big supporter of the channel in their time, so a thank you from me personally. Will you be checking out the update though? Do you own the game already? Or is it maybe time now you're going to give it a consideration and finally jump in? As I said, just check out that demo that is free on the eShop. I have a review then, which I will link down below, but just factor in with that, a lot has changed since that video went live nearly over a year ago now. So if you do have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Then I'll also link the first 2 major update videos that I did, as well as a video highlighting Plague Mode. With that though, a shout out to the patrons of the channel who are just going above and beyond to support SwitchCorner. It helps more than you know, so thank you all so much. Then hit subscribe if you love the Switch, as much as we all do here. Join our growing family, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.